All right. We are back. Let's continue right where we left off.
I greet you.
Now in Act 7.
Be kind if you can.
Actually, no, let me take a sip of coffee. This build, man. I thought, you know, I never played Herald of Agony before. And I kind of looked on PoE Ninja to see how some people were playing it. A lot of them were using Stormbrand. I think that was, I don't know whose build that was. But apparently Stormbrand, Runebinder was the way to go for Herald of Agony. And then there were some people who were doing bows. And I actually really liked the bow idea, so that's why I settled on this one. But from like certain forum posts, people were saying Herald of Agony, you know, it takes like 20 minutes to clear a map. Clear speed is super slow. But it doesn't feel that bad, to be honest. Like, I know it kind of gets worse over time, but it's been doing fine. And the only problem I saw with the bow was that you can't get Fortify, which is why I picked Champion. But I suppose that means I'm gonna lose a lot of damage. Now the real concern right now is we're in Act 7, right? I believe this is the first area where you get introduced to Alva. It's a boss killing build. Well, that's perfect, isn't it? This league is not about clear speed, it's boss killing. Yeah. I mean, that's why I picked this build in the first place, because I'm like, it's probably gonna do better at that piece, and I can't think of a decent boss killing build with minimal investment. But like, this is Act 7. This is the first area. I think this is where you get introduced to Alva. And incursions, like, I don't think incursions are gonna go well with this build. But I don't know. I'm hoping it gets surprised. And when's the patch coming where you automatically get samples? That would be nice though. Because, like, legitimately, it's only been an hour and a half, almost 2 hours. My wrist hurts. Hold on, let me stretch real quick. I thought people were joking on Reddit. This is not a joke. My wrist hurts. Like, I already spend all day on the computer at work. So I guess this is to be expected. I need to get in better posture. You know, lift up your arms a little bit so that your wrist isn't actually, all your weight isn't on your wrist. Instead, maybe it's on your fingers or something. I'm gonna go with that, see if it's better. Or maybe the majority... Typically, the way I play is I raise my chair so that most of the weight is on my elbow. But I don't know what the biomechanics of, you know, using the mouse is. At least what's the ergonomic way of doing it.
I believe in traveling light.
I just kind of do what feels right and what feels like little pressure on my wrist, I suppose. And obviously, you know, you gotta do the stretches. Is this worth anything, Mirror of Calandra? You motherfucker. Global chat isn't purely hardcore solo self-found, right? Hardcore Metamorph League. Oh, that could be solo self-found. With enough PSI, moving the mouse is a finger twitch. I mean, I could increase the sensitivity, but my problem is that with that is I'm just so used to like a low sensitivity. I end up overshooting it with higher ones. I try not to keep it too low. Like how much am I moving it right now? I am moving my hand right now, but it's from one side of the screen to the other. And if I increase it, yeah, I'm not moving it as much, but I feel like I'm gonna overshoot my targets. I don't know. I feel like I have some kind of habit down, like good habits, you know? Sit with your back straight, raise your chair, raise your monitor hopefully, so that it's eye level instead of having to look down, just so that your back doesn't feel like crap. And then, you know, feet firmly planted on the ground. Do not try to get used to it now that it's so dangerous. That's too dangerous. Good call. I set it back. I set it back to my previous settings. Oh wow, I collected a lot. Drops additional map fragments. In exchange, this guy is like super juiced. Or additional currency. Honestly, why would I ever pick fragments over currency? Unless, you know, like, I'm not in maps yet. I need to think about not, like, right now. Currency, 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 currency. Leap time. Let's roll out. I really like it when he summons ads because that really stacks up the virulence stacks.
I believe in traveling light.
What? Okay. Let's go make a couple sales. This is good.
I greet you.
Oh, that's a pretty good belt. 79 to life, 35 fire res, 29 cold res. What happens to my lightning res? Lightning res goes bad. But I guess I could craft it. At this point in the game, I feel like I've gotten far enough where I kind of don't want to die. So I'm okay with spending currency to like keep my resistances maxed every time I go for a new piece of gear. I am perfectly okay with that.
Be well.
Keep your wits about you. If you're thinking about dying, just don't wait.
Okay, so here's another thing. I have a granite flask. Could pick up a basalt flask, or I could pick up a jade flask. Or a quartz flask. Basalt is the best one, right?
Trust old Whalem. Don't.
I'm gonna go with Basalt. Perfect. Well, Surgeons is kind of bad, but Staunching is good. Can I get away with not using a mana flask at this point? Like, I don't have good mana regen. I can try it though. Like,
Hello.
maybe I need to pick up a little bit of mana leech
Go with
somewhere.
courage. Welcome.
Okay, let's go craft some lightning resistance. I can afford to lose like 20 fire, right? Yeah. Okay, so 87, 126, 87. Perfect. All right, let's keep going. Wait a second. Can I do another vial? No, it doesn't work. I figured I couldn't, but the button was there, so I thought we could give it a try. Man, 5-link Herald of Agony feels so good. Like, the damage is so nice. The move from 4 to 5-link is just... You can't see me, but I'm doing that French... I'm giving it the French kiss. Oh wait, not the French kiss. The chef's kiss. What am I talking about? Okay, so 4 and 5 are my defense flasks. I can only use the basalt once though. I should try and get more charges on it somehow. You'll never get that picture out of my head. I shouldn't have said anything. Oh. The chef's kiss. Not the French kiss. Thank God my webcam is not working. You know, it's not easy to put a face to that image because you don't know what I look like, but. Alright. We're killing it, bro. This is going very well. I can finally see what maps are gonna look like. The new Atlas. I still haven't seen it yet. I mean, I'm looking pretty far down into the future, but still. Wait, is there a trial here? Solve the trial of ascendancy in this area. Okay, good. So I need to do the trial of ascendancy. So that's for the map. No, I want to do the trial. I really want that cruel ascendancy. Alright, here it is. Okay. Okay. Easy enough. Got a crafting recipe too. Okay, so only Chamber of Sins left. Am I stressed out? Maybe a little bit. You know, even though things are going well, that's how it normally works, right? Things go well until all of a sudden it just doesn't. And knowing hardcore, there's gonna be many times where all of a sudden you're just dead. And this game lulls you to sleep before, like, just where it lulls you to sleep while like slowly closing its hand around your neck. And then, you know, before you know it, like, snap! You're dead. So I'm just trying to loosen the grip a little bit. You know, by being cautious. By reminding ourselves that really, you know, you only live once. And also, we are technically on a timer. You know, death comes to us all. Some earlier than others. Now, I would prefer that it comes a little bit later. That would be my preference. And by later, I mean like maybe in like a week. Just not today. You know, maybe if I somehow manage to get in the top, what's the bottom ranking for the ladder? Like 5,000, 15,000? I want to have my name on the ladder. That'd be cool. Although admittedly it's only an EXP ladder. I don't imagine myself killing a fully juiced Awakener. You know? That dude's he's the Awakener, he's woke. And I'm not. But, you know, I want to kill the Conquerors in hardcore at least. Like, I want to get as far as I can. And it's not like after I get killed, I'm just gonna leave it. I think I'm gonna at least try, you know, give it the old college try for this league. At least until this race ends, you know, by the end of next month or something. Okay. May inflict vulnerability on hit, powerful crits, fast attacks. Should we just try juicing this one up? It's only half juiced. And it's already looking a little scary. Flicker Strike? I don't know about this. Hopefully it goes after the ballistas and not me. Yeah, that's exactly what happened. Perfect. I actually really like the fact that I added these ensnaring arrow ballistas into the build. You know, they take away a lot of... Is there a way to get them to taunt? That'd be nice. But yeah, they add like a lot of survivability. I'm gonna... Don't I taunt every time I hit? Conquer 100% chance to taunt. Hold on, how does that work with ballistas? Hey Emnix, long time no see, how are you doing? I'm doing well, man. I'm on my second character, but that second character has, you know, not died yet. I took 2 days off. So this is the second day. This is Tuesday. I took Monday and Tuesdays off in anticipation for this league.
Keep your life to your
But instead of, you know, playing non-stop, I found that turns out, you know, I'm a 30-year-old boomer who doesn't have that much stamina, so my streams only last for like 1 or 2 hours, and then the rest of the time I'm like napping like an old man. So I basically what I'm trying to say is, even though I took some days off, I didn't get as much progress as I thought I would, and I didn't get to play as much as I thought I would. But overall, I'm like really enjoying myself. You know, I'm glad that this league has happened, and I hope everybody's enjoying it as well. How about you, Flavoy? How have you been? Alright, got the map. Am I supposed to talk to someone? No? Just go to the next area. This build, man. This build has been very enjoyable. You know, I thought I wouldn't like it as much because it's not a minion build, but it's not an attack build, and it's not a hybrid. Like, it's just like a wacky little... You're relying on a single thing to do damage for you, which is Herald of Agony. Which is odd, right? Like, typical summoners, they have multiple specters, multiple whatever. Here, you're just relying on this one thing. You put all your eggs in one basket. Which, I guess if you get down to the essence of it, is like the definition of min-maxing. But it's like... When I first saw the build, or when I first thought of doing this build, I'm like, man... It's gonna feel weird, feel clunky, I won't get used to it, but I'm enjoying it a lot. You know, back in the day when I hear of people playing Herald of Agony, I'm like, what's so fun about that? It's just like one dude hitting things and you're just like on the side watching, but it feels more involved than that. So that's nice. Oh yeah, I wanted to figure out here, this Conquer Ascendancy. 100% chance to taunt on hit. Does this work for totems? I get what you mean, it's the same for me too. Sadly, I'm not able to play at the moment. My laptop broke and I'm currently waiting for the price to build my new PC. Dude. I feel you. my parts for the new PC didn't come until Saturday. Originally, I had ordered the parts so that I would get it before the league starts. Well, it took 3 weeks. Champion Conquer Ascendancy. 25% chance to taunt unhit. This seems to apply to your totems also. Oh! Oh! So if I get Ensnaring Arrow to taunt, I take 10% less damage with hits and ailments? Champion's Worthy Foe works with totems. But obviously I'm throwing Rain of Arrows as well. So every now and then I'm taunting them. But if I keep the Ensnaring Arrow up, not only does Ensnaring Arrow cause them to take 18% increased projectile damage, but they also taunt, which means I can potentially take less damage. Dude, this is awesome. I never thought about that interaction, but Siege Ballista support is actually really good for this build. This is a buff. And I only thought of that now. This was like an accidental thing. But it makes a lot of sense, doesn't it? Especially when you're fighting bosses. Because I've been dropping the Ensnaring Arrows ballistas all the time when I fight bosses. Because I'm like, you know what? It slows them down. You know, it snares them. It applies less movement speed. Up to 3 snares. Putting volley on this thing might be a little dumb now. I'm starting to think maybe that's not necessary. Whatever. Hello to you, you spider fucker.
Perhaps we shall again. We make mighty stories, you and I. Hello.
Oh, hello. Okay, let's go. So yeah, my computer story. I was having trouble streaming while playing at the same time. It was causing performance issues. It was affecting the it was literally affecting the quality of my videos. So I had ordered a new computer, or the parts for a new computer over Black Friday. And I told the story already earlier, so I'm gonna sound like a friggin' broken record, but I ordered the motherboard during Black Friday. It said it would ship in a week. It shipped to the wrong facility, and in the process it got damaged and got returned to Amazon. By the time it made it back to Amazon, the thing was out of stock. So they couldn't give me a new motherboard. So I basically had to refund and buy a different motherboard. And I'm like too damn cheap to buy at full price. So I wanted to get, you know, like another motherboard on sale that was decent quality and all of that stuff. So I ordered another one, and basically I didn't get it until this Saturday. So over the week, or over this entire week, I've been like so excited about the league. I'm like, man, Metamorph League, Awakener hardcore race, I'm gonna be like on it, right? Like, I know that I can't actually compete, but I'm like, you know, at least I want to feel that spirit of racing with everybody else. So Friday I didn't play a crazy amount, but I played a bit, you know? And I'm like, Saturday I'm gonna be playing a lot. But at that point I still hadn't gotten my new computer. Saturday morning comes around, Amazon sends me a picture, right? Or I guess an email, your motherboard has been delivered. I'm like, wait, what? And it's a picture of the motherboard at my front door, just kind of leaning there. So I open up my door, I look down, I'm like, oh, there it is, okay. So like, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna keep playing on my old computer? I'm gonna build my new computer. And I'm like, well, eventually I gotta build this thing. So I basically spent all of Saturday building my new PC. And I'm like dead tired. I spent all day doing this. I'm not very experienced at it, so I had to go through a lot of, you know, YouTube videos just to figure everything out. Like, for the most part, I get like, okay, you need these pieces and then they fit in here, but the cabling was the part that really bothered me. Also the cable management, you know, trying to keep everything neat and clean. Like, I was sore the next day. I don't know why. Maybe it was my sitting position while I was assembling the computer. Anyways, so it's 11 p.m. I have a new computer. It's working well. I did all the Windows updates. You know, I installed Windows. I updated the drivers. I downloaded PoE. I downloaded all the streaming software and everything. And I'm ready to go. I'm bragging to my friends. Hey guys, I got a new computer. It's so cool. It's so nice. I'm gonna be such a good gamer. And 20 minutes later, I die. I blamed the new PC. It was a cursed day. I blamed the new PC because essentially it made me feel like I can't die because, well, you know, computer performance is not a reflection of your own performance. I get that now, but at the time I wasn't thinking that. I'm like, this new PC is going to take me to new heights. And in fact, it took me to lows that I never thought could be that low. So that's pretty much how my weekend went. Where the hell am I supposed to go? Oh, there's a thing over there. That's pretty much how my weekend went. So Sunday, basically had to re-level a character. And, you know, there's other stuff that I had to do as well. We are moving to a new place. So my landlord had to bring some new tenants over to see the place. It was just a test run. That's pretty much what it was, actually. And it was good because I had collected all this, you know, leveling gear that I could use for my second character. So it went a lot smoother, admittedly. I've been calling it a blessing in disguise. But yeah, so like what was supposed to be like a hardcore weekend turned into a weekend filled with chores and then a PC building session. And then me having to level up a new character because I'm stupid, you know? And like when I was a kid, when I was younger, not even when I was a kid, but when I was younger, just like in university and college, right? A session of gaming for like 5-6 hours, 10 hours even, not a problem. Now I sit down for like 1 or 2 hours. I'm like, dude, my ass hurts, my elbow hurts, my back feels weird. I need to stretch. I'm kind of hungry. And when's the last time I drank any water? You know, like I need hydration. So even though I took these days off, that doesn't mean I was able to like play for a stupid amount of time. But nonetheless, you know, we're currently in Act 7. I'm gonna take a sip of coffee. And I mean, it's going well. It's going very well. Tane, are you freaking insane? You want to put a Metamorph in here? I'm not trapped in here with you. You're trapped in here with me. Is that the situation you're trying to replicate? You know for a fact that's not gonna happen. Alright. Jewels or jewelry? Let's try jewels. I like jewels more than jewelry. Teleport slam. I don't like that. But we're gonna do it. This is fully juiced up. 400 more life, 100 more quantity, 200 more item rarity, 40% more damage. I'm looking forward to building my PC. I have no idea how to do so though, at least apart from watching a bunch of YouTubers for years. Yeah, dude, I've done it, but not enough where I remembered how to do it properly. So I had to watch a lot of YouTube videos. The cabling was the worst. So that was the hardest part for me. Dude, this is my first fully juiced fight. I'm a little nervous actually. Teleport slam. Okay, so the only one that I'm really concerned about is the teleport slam. Maybe puncture? Wait, is that a proximity shield? Why does it look like that? Why is he not taking damage? I think that is a proximity shield. Do I have to be in there? Yeah, I'm not hitting him. Oh no. Oh, I need to man up for this? That's too scary. Oh, we did it! Okay, he didn't have much HP, luckily. Okay, that wasn't bad.
I believe in traveling light.
That wasn't bad. That wasn't bad. Okay, good. When I see like fully juiced up, I'm like, I don't know how this is gonna go. Alright, thank you, Silk, for the key. Let's go turn in the quest.
The end of learning.
Go with the spirit.
Find Arakali's temple and save Silk. Honestly, Yina, he doesn't need saving. I hope you're aware of that. He doesn't need it. Cast speed, energy shield recharge, and damage with wand. At first I thought about yeeting it, but now I'm thinking maybe I can save it for another build. Maybe.
Farewell.
4-link boots, eh? I think Ensnaring Arrow needs a different support gem. Okay, well, let's start with Armor Evasion boots. No movement speed, so that's getting yeeted. Let's go get a... What would Ensnaring Arrow work well with? They take increased projectile damage from attack hits. Honestly? Like... Curse on hit and feeble? That would work well. Ensnaring Arrow... No, but then I need to drop the totem every time I want to curse on hit. Maybe I don't want to do that. Let's just add faster attacks. Versus volley. Maybe you don't need volley anymore. Let's go with that. Or...
Yes. Remember to live.
Increase duration, curse on hit, curse. Ensnaring Arrow, Siege Ballista Totem. So I'm using totems for that. Curse on hit, curse. That could be one thing I do. But my problem is when I'm clearing, that means I don't get to curse, right? Because every time I would need to remember to drop the totem every time. Because right now it's on the golem, which might be slightly better. I do have an idea. Let's just go for like a really defensive option. Faster attacks is useless. You have 3 totems and you can only stack 3 snares. Oh yeah. Okay, let's move Dash over here. Ensnaring Arrow, Ballista Totem, Curse on hit, curse is one option. Another option is something like
What little help I can offer is
blind. like an extremely defensive focused
While we live, we are blessed.
extremely defensive focused. Blind and like, I don't know, greater volley or something. And you just blind everything. How's that? Hardcore viable? Is that a thing? Let's see. What supports are there? Chance to flee. Either that or like some kind of buff is what I'm thinking. Withering touch? No. Well, withering touch would work with but the chance for it is so low. Yeah, I can't cast Wither like that. Yeah, dude, let's do it. Number 9 died, said in chat this time. Oh, dude, you're right. RIP. Curse on hit, projectile weakness. I have Enfeeble right now. And I feel like Enfeeble's probably better. Let's go with or blind for defense. I think blind is what I'm gonna go with. And then GMP or greater volley. I don't know, feels the same to me. Really, ensnaring arrow is like my bossing my bossing totem. Like I just need as much defense as I can get. That's what I'm gonna do. Okay, let's give that a try. Yeah, this is the right way. How much mana does it cost? Okay, not too much. Because normally when I'm clearing, there's no way I'm gonna be dropping it. So that's why I don't care about the curse. And hopefully the golem is smart enough to apply it himself. I don't know how aggressive he's gonna be. Really what I'm gonna do later is I'm gonna put the curse on hit on my rain of arrows. So I'll be cursing on my own. And then I just need to find a use for the totem, something that supports me. I like blind. I like the blind idea actually. Although if I go blind, there was an intention to go iron reflexes. So if I go blind, that kind of defeats... It kind of kills iron reflexes, doesn't it? Or like they don't synergize together because I won't have any evasion. Actually no, that's not true. They'll still have only 50% chance to hit, right? Even if I have 0 evasion. I remember reading up on the formula and it was like chance to hit minus chance to evade times 50%. So at the very least they'll have 50% chance to hit me. And it works differently from resolute or... Yeah, I guess what I mean to say is like even though you don't have evasion, that means you can't, that does not mean you cannot evade, right? I'm gonna Google it real quick. Is blind working with iron reflexes? At 0 evasion, the mob will miss 50% of the time. It's a bit more complicated because of mob accuracy, etc., but that's more or less it. Okay. So even if the mob has a 100% chance to hit. The formula is evade percent divided by 2 plus 50%, and then there's some formulas with mob accuracy. Okay, good. I'm just trying to like think of multiple layers of defense I can layer on. Or I can tack on. So adding blind, that's like, you know, 50% chance to evade attacks, which I feel like is going to be very good. Necrotic Barrage. I don't want to do it. Will that kill me? Anything that says barrage worries me. Yeah, it's probably gonna be fine. Just use totems, lol. Woo! It got a little low. A little scary. Okay, we're good. Oh, we're good.
Even traveling light.
That was whatever that was. Something hit me pretty hard there. Luckily we didn't die. I'm gonna write down this time actually. 47:45. I'm gonna rewatch that later, just to see what did so much damage, and know like what I'm supposed to avoid, you know. I think it was the degen from the barrage. Okay. Okay. So basically, like in my head, I was like anything with barrage is bad news bears. So that rule still has not changed yet, based on what you just said. If I see barrage, I should really watch out then. The soul barrage, necrotic barrage, like all of that stuff. And I thought the clear on this build was gonna be garbage. It's not half bad. Scorching Ray. I feel like Scorching Ray could be a fun build. I don't know if it works in hardcore this league, because you're basically standing still, right? But I feel like it could be fun. Was there a lever I was supposed to press? What? Oh, there it is. Wait a second. Is this right? Okay, I got it. that's pretty much the last trial for Cruel, right? Yeah, Cruel Ascendancy is now an option, or Cruel Lab is unlocked. If you have decent gear, you can build an OP boss killer with that skill. Really now? Okay, I'm gonna go look it up later and see if I mean, I'm guessing you need a lot of gear. What ascendancy would you use for that?
I believe in traveling light.
Like a Guardian? Or like an Inquisitor? I'll check out some Scorching Ray builds later. Scorching Ray is another one of those builds that I never ever played. Like, there's a lot of stuff released in the last year or two that I just never had a chance of doing. Never mind a year or two. There's still a lot of stuff that came out in like alpha that I never got to do. Like Spork Totems. I don't even know if it's still a thing anymore. I don't think it is. Or like Ice Shot Ranger. Wait, have I? I don't think I ever took like an Ice Shot Ranger to the end game. You know, there's a lot of stuff I never got to play. Caustic Blast, Lunging Strike, Spark Nova, Soul Strike. Soul Strike sounds scary too, but whatever. There's a lot of stuff on the ground and there's a lot of degen. I don't know what it is, so I'm just gonna back off real quick. Like everything is dark and it's confusing. When I see black, I get concerned. Cause like, you can't see the ground anymore. Got him. Trickster worked fine a few leagues ago. Okay. I think there are a lot of people playing Trickster right now, actually. Maybe, I'll go check it out. I'll go check it out later. Okay, the den. Waypoint get.
There'll be time for that soon enough.
My help is yours.
Man, it's kind of cold. $70 life, no resistance though.
Stay true to you.
Alright, there it is. Superior Scorching Rays. Only 6%. It's very low. But, you know,
Hello.
just seeing the gem
Go with courage.
made me, it tickled my fancy.
Greetings. Hello.
So, we're now in the den. Dude, I don't know what happened all of a sudden, but Metamorphs are starting to get a little scary. Or they're getting scarier again. You know? Like, they were always scary, but there was a certain point in the game where they were manageable. Now they're starting to grow faster than I can grow. And that concerns me. Now that I think about it, it wasn't a pure Scorching Ray build, more of a RF build with Scorching Ray to stack huge burn damage debuffs on bosses. Okay. I think I've seen that build too. You just like throw out the Scorching Ray real quick, right? I like that better because there's no way you can stand still these days against these bosses, right? At least in my head, I'm like, that's not gonna work, will it? Like any build that stands still? I mean, the best form of mitigation is to just not get hit, right? 0% damage taken. And standing still doesn't exactly facilitate that kind of defense. You would technically use totems to apply Scorching Ray. Okay, it's starting to make a lot more sense now. I had a back a few leagues ago, or a couple years ago really, if I think about it now, when I used to play with Kevin and Curtis and whatnot, and we played in party, and all we thought about was how to make wacky builds. I think Kevin made the Scorching Ray channeling trifecta. It was like elemental equilibrium, cast when channeling. What was it? Like flame dash? Some kind of like frostbolt? What was the other one? He had a fire skill, a lightning skill, and a cold skill, and then flame dash. And basically he would just hold down the button and dash around the map. And that was his meme build. And like it was kind of working for a while until he started getting into harder content, and every time his cast when channeling dashes, it would dash into the boss and then he would immediately get killed. So that didn't work. And after seeing that build, I'm like, yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be playing Scorching Ray. But like a couple leagues later, I'm like, actually Scorching Ray is really strong. We were playing stupid stuff. Okay. I found the acceleration shrine and I got excited because I could pretend to be a clear speed build. So as a result, I kind of deviated from where I wanted to go, which was to fight the boss right here. Alright, Groost. What do you want now? Nice. Got him. Okay, Tane, why do you just show up right in like these weird tiny ass zones? You know I'm not gonna summon one over here. Like, it's not happening. Reduce physical damage taken over time while moving. Actually, I like that.
Consider using those samples before you journey onwards, Exile.
Tane? I need you to shut the hell up. Gotta go to bed. See you next time. Have a good night, Lestat. See you around, buddy. Okay. Horrendous coins or currency? Coins, because Kadiro is actually a Kadibro. Drops a rare weapon? Sure. Abyssal Jewel. That could be fun. Spear Barrage. Barrage. No barrages, please. Okay, so Cleave, Arrow Nova, Bowshot, Cleave. Okay, so only the barrage is like really scary. I don't even know if it's scary, but I mean, is that the spear barrage? Okay, I'll be honest. I don't know what just happened. That red thing might have been the spear barrage, and if that was the case, it wasn't too bad. Is this why they released the barrage gem, so they could like freaking use barrage on us all the time? Like anything can be a barrage now? Because that's kind of BS. But it also feels like that's what's happening, you know? All these metamorphs have some kind of barrage. And if it wasn't for the release of that barrage gem, I don't think they'd have this ability. Like, probably they would, but it probably was harder to program. You know, PoE 2 comes out, Chris is like, oh, by the way, Barrage is now available to everything, all your skills. Everyone's like, yeah! And secretly, Chris is sitting there going, they don't even know. They fell for it. Hook, line, and sinker. Now we're gonna use their favorite support gem against them. Vol laser barrage. Actually, isn't that what happened the other day? It was bugged out and the Vol kept shooting lasers to Vol Oversoul. I'm never gonna take anything GGG releases for granted again. If they buff something we have, that means the enemy got stronger too. I never really thought of it that way though, but I don't know, it just clicked just now.
Keep your wits about you.
Okay. I'm getting more HP, so that's good. I'm not gonna pick up that 5% because I could get that anywhere, right? I should start looking at... Oh gosh. Is there any like getting tired. Mana leech somewhere. Over here? Can't get there easily. Okay, that's fine. I'm not really running out of mana.
I greet you.
They got us good and we didn't even know? No, that's the thing. They bamboozled us.
Go with the spirit.
They bamboozled everybody. Maybe even themselves. Like, if I imagine why that skill support gem came into existence,
Journey well.
and like looking at the fact that all these metamorphs have barrage, my first thought immediately goes to, okay, they purposely added barrage, and I'm guessing like making all skills become a barrage type was probably pretty difficult, and they had to add a lot of programming. So after doing that, they were like, you know what, let's just like take that piece of code and turn it into a support gem. Like, I'm guessing that's what happened. And now obviously this is all assumptions, you know, none of it is facts, but I mean, it just seems like the natural progression, right? Life resistance. How much does this have? 56 life. Well, to be fair, you're putting barrage on yourself. Oh no, I totally get that. I'm asking for it. But also, to be fair, that barrage was offering Kadiro coins or something, so. But what I'm saying is, like, I don't think it went, like, the flow of how barrage happened or how it got added as a support gem. I don't think it was like, let's turn barrage into a support gem. And then they go, oh, now that we have the barrage as a support gem, let's put that as a mod on Metamorphs. I think what happened was, oh, we have these mods, oh, we have these monsters. What would be a cool thing to put on them? Let's program some stuff that allows us to like make a lot of skills barrage. And then after making that logic, they're like, well, might as well give them a support gem for it as well, because the code is there now. Oh, who knows? Maybe it went the other way around. Maybe if it wasn't for the barrage support gem, we wouldn't have monsters hitting us with barrage. That's possible too. I just wonder which order it came, because that order is very important. You know. It's like, you know what would really kill them? It's like they're in a meeting. It's like, what's some strong stuff we can put into these Metamorph bosses when we combine them? It's like, well, you know those like really strong projectile skills that, like, you know, that detonate dead as well? What if we have the monsters throw them out in succession? And they're like kind of like a barrage skill. It's like, yeah, but with like any ranged attack, so that they don't even see it coming. That's genius. Put that in the pipeline right now. And then, like, after they create all that, they're like, oh, I guess now it's kind of unfair. Maybe the users or the players should get it too. Like, oh, okay, put it in. Support gem. Or it could have been, you know what'd be really cool? If barrage was just a support gem instead of like a skill. And they're like, oh, okay. And then they create the support gem, create all the code for it. And then they go, you know, now that we have a support gem, might as well add it to range attacks. I'm guessing it's the second one where they were probably looking to implement a more flexible use of barrage for some time now. Yeah, no, that's totally possible. But that's why I'm saying, like, the order is important, right? Which one came first, them trying to kill us, or just a natural progression of, you know, it's already there. Let's give it to the monsters too. Was it let's give it to the monsters too, or let's give it to the players too? Which one was it? I also think it's probably they were looking to make a more flexible barrage, and then this was just like the natural progression. But it'd be hilarious if that were not the case. And they were just trying very hard to kill the players. Let's just put multi-projectiles on everything. Why is my map all fucked up? Hold on. There we go. Okay. I'll fight you, but I'm not happy about it. Oh, actually, that didn't go that badly at all. I thought I was gonna... I remember the first time I fought this dude. He like beat the living crap out of me. And I was like, this guy, Gruthkul, he should be the act boss. And then I went and fought Arakali, and then she beat the living crap out of me. And I'm like, okay, it's fine. You deserve it. You can be the act boss now. I'm sorry. Additional physical damage reduction for each hit you've taken recently up to a maximum of 5%. That's pretty good. Although that doesn't really prevent one-shots, does it? Whatever. It's like a minor god, so it's not like it's a crazy good pantheon. Although 25% less bleeding damage taken is really good. Reduced, not less. That's even better. While moving. Oh. Not as good anymore.
Little beast, away! An exhilarating hunt, Exile. Now it is time for Einhard.
Now it is time for Einhard to do Einhard business. What is Einhard business exactly? Is there a Joe Duncan comic on that, please? Oh, crafting recipe. Okay, so I picked up this life node. What do I want now? I could go down here and pick up these life nodes. That's pretty good. Poking beasts with a stick. That seems like an Einhard thing to do. Haha, you've been captured, you stupid animal. You stupid beast. Let's see. Okay. I want more life, so I'm gonna go towards the Marauder side of the tree. Go over here. 1, 2, 3, 4 versus 1, 2. What about basically I want these fortify nodes. Actually, do I? I could just go over here. Conflicted. I'm a little conflicted. Let's see. Or I could just go for more HP. You know what? I'm gonna start pathing down here. I'm gonna go over to Iron Reflexes, and then I'm gonna pick up Golem's Blood, and then I'll pass by Rampart, and I can get some fortification nodes. Okay, that's good. Drops a unique item, I'll take that. Currency item, I'll take that. Versus essences. Monkey Toss, Ursa Mortar, Lunging Strike, Caustic Spit. Seems fine. All right. Easy enough.
I believe in traveling light.
And I have all the fireflies, right?
Good.
Remember,
25% movement speed. That's 5% more than before. But we lose... Oh, we lose... Well... I'll keep it at the very least. 43 to life. Pass. Wait. 42 to life, 10 to all resistances. Could be better than that. It's an interesting ring. What happens to my resistances if I do this? It goes... like nowhere? This has... Oh, it has a 22% cold resistance mod. Whereas this one doesn't have any of that. I get more life this way. Okay, let's go with that. We're still max resistances. I'll keep these rings. Keep these boots. These are pretty good boots, actually. It's just that my colors wouldn't make any sense.
Go with courage.
Okay, dexterity and int, please. Nope, no good. I find I spend a lot of time in town, actually. You know, if there was one thing I could do to be a little bit more efficient, it's probably not spending so much frickin' time
Keep your wits about
in town. Okay. Getting ready for that Act 7 boss.
Didn't even break a sweat.
Wow, I'm able to maintain a lot of Verlin stacks if I just go from pack to pack. It's when the pack whittles down to just like 1 or 2 mobs that have more trouble maintaining the stacks. I mean, for obvious reasons. If there's only one, it can't poison as many people, so... This is where you see Alva, right? The causeway? Yep. That chaos damage stuff killed me a lot on my past characters. Reduces player maximum resistances throughout the temple. Well, that sounds like fun. Do I want a double corruption room right now? I don't think so. Let's kill the right boss, or the upper boss, instead of... You know what? This clear isn't all that bad. I suppose it's because the pack sizes are so big that I can get up to max stacks like very quickly. And as a result, you know, well, I can't kill everything, it seems, but I get pretty close. As a result, my Herald of Agony does like a lot of damage very quickly. So I don't need to like stay in a section or stay in a room for a very long time to clear the pack or to clear the room. Herald of Agony is like 1 or 2 shotting everything. I hate these apparatus guys. Gotta make sure that that I'm careful with them. Because I don't think it can do much in avoiding that damage, you know? Like, I can't blind them ahead of time. It'd be nice if I could. And as a result, I'm probably getting hit. It's like a guaranteed hit on me.
I believe in traveling light.
What's up?
Hello. How's it going? Huh?
Good. I was watching your stream.
Oh, you were?
Yeah. Good build.
It's going pretty well. I feel very tanky, you know?
Yeah. You have like 3k health. That's
Yeah.
pretty good. I did my obligatory few deaths at lab and stopped doing Merciless lap.
Wait, what? You died in the lab? Like to a trap?
No, to Zaro.
No. No shame in that.
I died like twice. Stopped doing it.
Did you do it too early? Is that why?
I think I actually did it too late. So I did it after I switched out to a Tabla and after I killed Katava. So my resistances are crap.
Oh, yeah, that would explain it. Hello, friend of Emnix. Chat says hi.
Hi.
So how's your character going now? Like, are you just waiting to get your resistances back before?
Yeah, gonna get my resistance back and do it.
So
Notice you're on a 5 link already.
yeah, I randomly found a 5 link. I was very lucky.
Wow. What's his name has been luckiest? Curtis, did you hear about what he found?
No,
One Exalt Prophecy.
really?
Yeah, the Hyrie one.
The what?
You know the Hyrie one? For the Hyrie? Am I pronouncing wrong?
I think I know what you're talking about.
Like the Hyrie's bow. I think it's Hyrie's bow one. Kill something with Hyrie's, one of the Hyrie's weapons.
Yeah, here
That
he's
upgrade-
bite or here he's the mize or something, right?
Yeah, yeah.
The quiver.
I think it's the quiver one. I'm not 100% sure.
Okay, yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Because there's also a chess piece for the Hyrie one that
Yeah,
is for deck stacking, right?
yeah. Oh, so he got that. So is he gonna switch to a bow build or did he just sell it?
He sold it for an X.
Nice.
And then he bought it. He just randomly found a Tabula as well.
I mean, you know, he can farm for Tabula. Tabula isn't.
No, he didn't farm it. He didn't do Blood Aqueduct.
He just randomly found it.
Yeah, I did Blood Aqueduct.
You farm for it? Nice.
I farmed most of it. I did Blood Aqueduct for like an hour and a half. Got like 3 out of the humility and just kind of bought the rest.
Nice.
But now resistances are crap. Such is life.
Yeah, it's gonna take a while, I think.
Yeah. The other 6 link div cards are going pretty expensive, like Dapper Pot.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's a piece. Yeah.
I think I'm gonna need to farm for Imperial Legacy.
It's hard. I got one of the Imperial Legacy gift cards.
Yeah.
They're like 2 chaos a piece. They're like 22 cards in a set.
Oh, that is expensive. Well, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna need a 6 link somehow.
Yeah. It's not much to do. Just farm.
Yeah. What build are you playing?
Get lucky. Stormburst Trickster.
Oh yeah. How's that going? Is it good?
That's pretty good.
I believe in traveling
Feels a
light.
little bit squishy right now. I don't know how much of that is,
Hello.
you know, because I just killed Katava on a Tabula and I have a Tabula, so the resistances are down. Or just, I think it is a little bit on the squishier
I
side.
always felt like tricksters were on the squishy side.
Yeah.
Like they have good damage and good regen. But I never really knew what a trickster's mitigation mechanic was.
Well, I guess it's the Ghost Shrouds.
Yeah. I guess. It wasn't one of those classes I was good at, you know? Not that there's really such a thing, but
I guess yours is the Duelist. You like the Duelist?
yeah, I like block, I like fortify, like it has all the mechanics that I enjoy playing. Like very passive mechanics that instead of you know, like you can overleech with Slayer, you can block with Gladiator, you get permanent fortify with Champion. Like I like all of those. Versus just like, I don't know, you're playing CI, just try not to get hit, I guess. Right? Like I know I'm getting hit. I know like I'm not patient enough to run away from the monster. I'm just gonna face tank. So I need like a set of skills that.
Really hard.
What's that? Metamorphs?
Metamorphs, yeah.
Yeah. Regen from the Ascendancy. Oh yeah, yeah. Trickster has a lot of regen. That's true. Although that doesn't stop you from getting one shot, I suppose.
From the Ascendancy or the passive tree?
Ascendancy. Trickster has a lot of regen.
Is it?
Yeah, it's like increased life recovery or something. But it's all based off of damage over time. You're not playing damage over time, right?
Yeah, I'm not going that. I think they're talking about the Patient Deeper node. 70% increased recovery of life, mana, energy, shield.
Oh wait, no. Flavor, what did you mean by that? I thought Tricksters had a lot of regen. Is that not the case?
I think they're talking about if you kill someone with a DOC, you get 70% increased recovery. But that's one of the specific nodes, which I'm not going for, so I'm not damage every time.
Yeah, it's a DOT thing. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, it's a DOT thing.
Yeah, for me, I'm like, I'm gonna get hit. So when I do get hit, I don't want to get a heart attack every time. You know? Like, it just takes me super low, and then I regen all the way back to the top. Like, that kind of stuff stresses me out. I just want the hits to be small and manageable.
I believe in traveling light.
So, there's no Xana.
What?
There's no Xana, at least not so far. Like, I'm in maps, and she's been replaced by someone called Keurig.
Like the coffee machine?
Not Keurig.
Oh, okay.
K-I-R-A.
You puckered there for a moment? Yeah, I did. It got a little scary. I'm pretty sure Xana's still in the game.
Maybe just later on.
Yeah.
Maybe she comes help you for certain things. She looks like she's in the game. She's in the promos.
Exactly. And like, you know, a lot of different things still shows up as a Xana reward, so I'm like 100% sure she's still in the game.
Yeah. She's just not the main map person anymore. That's what I mean.
Yeah. Interesting. I'm looking forward to seeing the new endgame. You know, that's the one part that has changed so drastically.
Sorry. Phone.
Oh, sure.
Hey, babe. Yeah.
Vol zones are a way to get 6 links too. That's true. Although really I'm just looking for a Vol Rain of Arrows or something. Well, asking you shall receive. Hey!
Hub. Bar. Yeah. I think so.
I believe in traveling light.
Speak of the devil? I know, right? I asked for a Vol Rain of Arrow and that's what I get. I actually think I can use it right from the get-go. I mean, it's not like I'm dependent on Rain of Arrows for damage. There we go. Okay. My wife is home, so I probably have to go soon. make some dinner, you know. So let's pick up the next way. Actually, no. Let's finish the act, and then I'll probably have to go. So here's the waypoint. I mean, we're pretty close to the boss. Do I want to do this? Snake barrage. Barrage! Lunging strike, firestorm, flicker strike, snake barrage, snake spikes. Okay. I'm just gonna hit him from afar. I think we got him.
Do you do the Metamorphs pretty easily?
No. Actually, that's not true. There's been one instance where they've almost killed me. Sure thing, buddy. Spending time with wifey is important. That's right. There's been one instance where it almost killed me. But other than that,
I believe in traveling light.
and I guess there's one instance where it did kill me. But other than that, it's been okay. But I've been very careful, I think. Like, I make sure to not get in there and face tank it unless I have to.
Some of them, like leaf slam, like a strike around. I don't know how you avoid that.
What's that? Some of them leap slam?
A lot of them leaf slam, like a strike. Otherwise, just.
I use ensnaring arrows. So that helps. And also, my siege ballistas taunt. So I can, you know, get them to attack the ballistas instead of me. And then, like, when they're taunted, I take less damage, all of that stuff. A lot of good stuff.
I've died 72 times. I don't know how you do hardcore.
You just gotta play carefully, you know?
I guess it's a different, yeah.
At the end of the day, you can do it.
Yeah, this character has been more about base tanking and trying to rush things.
Yeah. You gotta know what's gonna kill you. I think that's a big thing. Like, if you don't know something's dangerous, then you're gonna face tank, and after you're gonna go, "What the hell killed me?" But if you know something can potentially kill you, you're like, okay, I know I need to dodge like these attacks or whatever. At the end of the day, it's just like it's a game of information. Ooh.
I believe in traveling light.
Oh my god.
Hello.
This is... It's going a lot better than I thought it would.
Remember to live.
Do you always do the rare ones? Which one?
For Metamorphs?
Yeah.
No, I look at the rewards. I'm more interested in like the more currency or whatever.
But if all things equal?
If all things equal, I'll try to juice it up as long as I know it won't kill me.
I think it will kill me, but I still try anyways. But I don't know if I can finish it. I only have 3 portals left. 36.8%.
Yeah, so the problem in hardcore is if something like that happens where you're like, I don't know, you know, it's hit me down to 10% life twice already. I don't know if I can kill it. You know, it takes all my pots and I've used up X number of portals going back and forth to town. Or, I mean, if you die, you die. But if that were to happen to me, I'm pretty sure I would just leave the map and not come back. But obviously in standard, that's different. In contrast to softcore, you want to be over leveled and full clear while leveling. At least when you're not too familiar with the game. Yeah. Well, like the one thing I made sure to focus on while leveling is to make sure I have 75% all resistances, like at all times. Like I'm not afraid to use currency just to get my resistances up. And then damage comes after. So that's why clearing is like... It could definitely be faster, but it's not.
A lot of times I find it's random mobs that they summon that kills me. Oh god.
Random mobs that get summoned?
Yeah.
Well, you're playing Stormburst, so you're standing still a lot, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, not too bad. What are you doing for Christmas / New Year's?
What am I doing? Probably some stuff with family. We're going skiing. I'm going to the spa the day after New Year's. Yeah, nothing too crazy. Every time it gets around Christmas time, you know, like there are so many family events booked. Kay has like a huge family. So, and not only that, right? Like her birthday's around that time too, so. This guy has like permanent proximity shield. That's so annoying.
I hate proximity.
That's like my one weakness.
Yeah. Because you can't control your thing, right?
Yeah, and he just refuses to go in there. So when it happens, luckily right now my rain of arrows still has like some damage, so I just tickled him to death. But I think in the future I would just ignore it. Wait, what? Oh, I have to go around.
Anyways, we should grab some
Okay, going very well, very well. Hopefully this boss does not kill me. I don't have chaos resistances, so I'm a little scared. I feel like I'm getting right into the thick of things, and that's a little concerning. These small corridor rooms are like really annoying. Alright, here we go. Let's put it in the middle of the room. Okay. I think I just phased them. She's like not doing anything. What's going on? What? What? Haha, stupid beast. No, like what's going on? All right. This has happened before. I'm going to portal out. Okay. Okay. Yeah, it was a little bugged. There goes another stupid beast. Alright, this is going pretty well. Oh, I was looking at chat, almost almost stuck it to the face.
Death is the true climax of perverted lust.
I literally had my hands off my mouse and keyboard. Woo! Okay. What do we just get? Victario's Influence. Level 30 Generosity, 30% reduced mana reservation. That could be good with Hatred if I could get the mana reservation. But I lose my 5 like, oh, forget that. How did you not get hit there? Dude, I don't know, man. Oh man, I didn't blink. I'm like tearing up right now. I literally, every time I play this game, man, I'm like crying. Oh god. Okay. Whew. That was a fun fight. I gotta tell you. Like, we have really good deeps. I almost died to stupidity, so good thing nothing happened. Those are some real good boots, actually. 85 to life, 30 movement speed, 34 lightning res. That's insane.
That's actually really good.
Wow. Okay. Let's take the waypoint. All right, I'm in Act 8 now. Oh, whoa, shoot. I didn't mean to leave. I wanted to use Aracali as a Metamorph. Can I still go back? Yeah, there's still a portal, right? Okay, okay, okay.
Yes? Go with the spirit.
Why do I still have this star? Who's that supposed to go to? Oh, down here.
Can you hear me?
Farewell. Fair winds and
Can you hear me?
Yeah, the sound was a little low. Rip incoming? Really? Arakali barrage? Let's find out. Am I getting too cocky now? I need green, 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 red. Green, green, red, blue? Is that... I'll just wait on these boots. I won't use them just now. Alright, let's take a look what the Metamorph looks like, okay? Before we even decide. What's like a nice open space I can use? Because I feel like the Arakali area might be too scary. Okay. Corrupt webs. That seems fine. Additional rare talismans. Currency is good. Powerful crits. I prefer not to do that. Life regen and flicker strike. That's okay. Caustic bombs. I don't know what that is, but that does sound a little scary. Okay. It's not fully juiced up. And to be honest, this is probably as juiced as it gets. I could switch over to this thing, but I would get less currency. Let's do it. Degen? Oh, I see the degen. I need to get out of there. Oh, a little scary. We got him. Got some nice rewards for it too. 20 to all attributes, maximum mana. I don't know about that. Oh, what the hell is that? All right. I mean, this was a good day, I think. That was really fun. And I'm gonna call it an episode right here, so I'm gonna cut it right here. Thank you guys very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, as always, you can leave a like and subscribe to my channel for more updates in the future. Otherwise, keep in touch. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.